Welcome to the first edition of the Mercatox report. I am a current trader on Mercatox. I'm not involved with them in any sort of business level. I recently switched over to Mercatox from Coin Exchange. If you're like lots of other traders, some exchanges are a little less scammy than others, and Mercatox is actually a great exchange from what I've seen over the last few weeks. What the intention of the Mercatox report is basically just to let you guys know the coins that I'm following, and to let you guys know of any hidden gems that I may have found or things that I find that people are saying stay away from. So what we are going to look at today, first and foremost, is the hidden gem that I believe I found called MYFI chain. Now, the MYFI chain website is myfichain.com. Standard website, link here to the white paper. They have a Telegram community of just under 5,000 people. There's lots of people who are interested in MYFI chain. What's been happening recently on Mercatox, from what I've been seeing, is from approximately 10 GUI to 20 GUI. It's been bouncing back and forth. Some days it's up, some days it's down. But I really do feel that this coin is undervalued, and I'm going to show you why. Right here, there's a total of 900 million MYFI chain tokens or coins. Compared to other coins, PKG, as everybody's been watching, they have 10 billion coins, and today they're trading somewhere around 120 GUI. Right now, I believe MYFI chain. Let's go check. Where are you here? MYFI. Yeah, so you can buy them at 14, or people are trying to buy them at 12. It's crazy. It's crazy how undervalued this coin is. If you read through the white paper, it's basically what it all boils down to is that there's a parking option. It's not enabled yet. I was speaking to one of the admins in Telegram, and the wallet with the actual parking option, parking, staking, whatever you want to call it, is supposed to be enabled Q1 of 2019. So for now, it's basically just a tradable coin, but there is this parking option that's going to be made available. And it looks like there's going to be 24 hours, 30 days, or 365 days available. So back to what I was saying about the supply is only 900 million. Full disclosure, myself, I picked up a little over 7 million of these coins. Basically cost me about 1 ETH. 2 more million coins, and I'm currently holding 1% of the supply myself. Other coins with much higher supplies are trading for much higher. The admins are active on Telegram. They answered my questions fairly quickly, and it seems to be a solid little platform. Nothing too extreme fancy. They're not promising a crazy moon or a crazy project that's just not feasible. So for that, my pick of the week or pick of the day or whatever it is definitely going to be MYFI chain. So if you haven't checked them out, I would suggest checking them out. There's the Etherscan for MYFI. You can see 900 million, and there's a little bit of movement back and forth, so the working on the Ethereum chain, no problem. All right. So what we will do now is just take a quick peek, and I'm not going to go too far into them, at the coins I'm watching. DGTX. I missed them. I could have bought them last week, probably. I think it was in the 300 GUI range, or 3,000 GUI range. They've been up. They touched almost 7,500. They're a little bit down today. Myself, if I am going to buy in, I'm going to try to catch a dip, and we'll probably be somewhere down here low in the 5,000 GUI range. PKG, let's check these guys out. Yeah, 110, 115. So, I mean, I had a chance to buy these guys. I think when I seen them, it was 7 GUI, and I thought the supply was just a little bit too high, and next thing you know, it took off. So you can't catch them all, I guess. KXC. These guys, when I first started watching them, were solid in the 20s. Now they seem to be solid in the 30s. So there hasn't been too much dipping action. If you're interested in getting into a coin in this price range, I would check these guys out for sure. METM. This is an older coin. It was recently down as low as, what's the low? 34. And it was up as high as 56 today. So there's been a decent little bit of movement. There's no huge walls, you know. A couple $100 here and there. A little bit high there. But no, they have been moving. So keep an eye on those guys. They, I believe, you can't see it here on the chart. I have a hard time getting the Mercatox information. But they are normally around an 80 sat coin, I believe. NTK, those guys are not much going on, but the price is starting to get really sweet. If it drops down any lower than that, I will be picking some up myself. Take a second to talk about BFF. BFF has been downtrending ever since it launched. I'm watching it, and I have an order down here in the 3s just in case she dips. There's a 16 billion coin supply, so it's a large enough supply. But again, look at PKG; they had 10 billion, and they're up in the hundreds. I don't feel like the dip is over. I think this is going to get dumped before it actually climbs, but I do think it will climb some, so maybe check it out. They have a good Telegram group too, so check them out. MYFI. Delta was a new coin not that long ago, trading around 18, and I'm just keeping an eye at a distance on them. I'm not too sure what they're all about yet, but when I do have free time, I'm checking up on them. And EPH. This is the one for all you gamblers out there. This thing has bounced from 60 up to 400 and then back down. I don't know if it's going to do it again. It's a low supply. I want to say 33 million, I think. I have to double check me on that. But right now, it's in the good buy range. You know, most people are hoping to get it somewhere in the 50s and the 60s. This is not a bad price, you know, if it jumps up to 400 again, but who knows? So that is pretty much it for what I'm watching in the inaugural episode of the Mercatox Report. Hit subscribe, you know, stay on track. I'm going to try to do these as often as I can. In about a week or so, I'm going on vacation, so there'll be a little hole in the episodes there. But, you know, keep an eye out for it. And definitely take a look at MYFI chain, because I do believe that they are extremely undervalued right now. Pick yourself some up and hope for the best.